Hi. Thanks for coming.
Hi.
You guys are totally on time, which is really key in this business. I'm David Hogan with Mighty Tripod Productions. I'll bring these folks up in a second. You guys, you can be here now or you can wait, whatever. So be on time. On time is early. That's kind of like in this business. Learning that now is a good thing. The way I found out, this is not how I'm advising you, or this is not how I would advise a young actor to figure out that acting was their path. I was watching this play at my university. I'm like, that guy sucks. And I was like, I can do better than that because I'm me. So I don't know. My ego was very loud back in those days, and I've worked on, calming the ego down and telling it to be quiet. But that's how I got started. It was very ego-driven because I was watching a play and I was like, it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe the character. I said, well, I can do better. So I started experimenting. I took some acting classes, I did some plays at Seattle U, and since 2000 I've been working steadily in Seattle theater. About 3 years ago I got a talent agent in Seattle. There's only a small handful of talent agents in Seattle. If you do want to make money in this business and you don't want to do it on the stage, you probably will need to have a talent agent. So we might talk about that, and again, if you have any questions about those kind of things in specific, please email me. Since 2011-ish, I've been working in front of the camera, working on film, working in commercials, working on industrials and web series, all kinds of stuff like that. Most of my my abilities or my talent as an actor, whatever you want to call it, has mostly been, I've developed my talent through self-study, through working with a variety of different teachers, and just from working. You're going to get a lot of experience and you're going to learn how to act by actually doing it. So if you're out there and you want a career as an actor, start acting. There's not a lot of opportunities in front of the camera, so if you are not finding a lot of work on film or in television or commercials, there are other ways to act.
I'm Angela DiMarco. I am David Hogan's other half. I started acting when I was about 8. So I don't know how many of you have been acting since you were a kid. It was kind of that single mom, 2 girls. She was raising us, poor, lived in White Center. To keep myself entertained, I'd act like Robin Leach or Pee Wee Herman before his mishaps. Hulk Hogan, a lot of guy characters. So for a little Italian girl to be doing that, I kind of stood out, maybe like a wackadoo. But a talent agent saw me. We were shopping, and she approached my mother and said, "Have you ever thought of your daughter doing, theater or film?" and signed me when I was pretty young. How many of you guys have done theater? Look at you guys. Tons of theater to do here in Seattle, and it's a really great theater community. And unfortunately, when I was starting at that young age, or even when I was some of your ages now, I didn't have a teacher who talked much about film. So honestly, flash forward to me telling my husband, I wish when I started out, I had more than theater coaches. I had some film folks, but they weren't telling me what I needed. How many of you plan on staying here and just want to be actors here in the Northwest? A few of you. And how many of you want to go to LA or go to New York? Okay, so for both of those, that's what Mighty Tripod, what we want to do, and why we even have Tony here, because Tony has done both LA and here and some East Coast, and Dave and I both also lived in LA, that we want this class to give you the tools you need, whether you're going to stay here and want to stand out in this small community, or give you the tools of what you need if you're going to go to LA and stand out in that humongous community.
I'm Tony DuPay, and I'm the adopted son of these two.
Make us proud.
Right. Real quickly, how I got into acting, because I think that it's important. I mean, everybody has their own journey on why they get into acting, and we can kind of find that aha moment. For me, is after high school, I went on to play baseball, and realized that my baseball career was really short-lived in college, and then I got into an acting class because I thought it'd be an easy grade. And got hooked. I got hooked by the theater, and I got way overeducated. I went to Shoreline Community College, Rock, went there for 2 years, then I went up to Western Washington University, and then I went up down to CalArts for my graduate work. So I spent way too much time, way too much money learning how to act, and no one teaching me how to get a job. So the reason why I got real excited about working with David and Angela is because we speak the same thing in a different way. I mean, collectively we agree wholeheartedly on what it is to be a good actor, and we also strongly believe in killing a few birds. Well, not only are you learning to work with the camera, but you're also learning how to get a job, right? This is my
This
anthem.
is so great.
Good timing.
I can fly. So this is a practical course as well as a learning course. It's learning how to get yourself known. Figure out who you are as an actor. That's one of the most difficult questions. And Dave's first exercise, I can't wait for this one because I'm afraid to do it myself, is who are you? And what can you bring to this world of acting? What is special about you?